It's always a great system, and the electronics are fantastic, and it was fun. I think this is the third time that I've done this, but it's really so much fun because I love playing records for people. I mean, I used to be a disc jockey, and that was the most fun. And I was a disc jockey when you got to play what you wanted, so all the records were on the wall, and you have your 4 hours to 3 hours, and you just pull stuff that you want to play, and you play something, and it leads you to play something else, to something else, and you tell a story, an impromptu story that wasn't planned, it just happened. So I brought a whole bunch of records, but which order I'd play them in, I don't know, I don't prepare it, I just bring them and then just get to feel the vibe of what's going on. And then you look at the audience and see, if it's rock and roll and they don't like rock and roll, and you ask them, show of hands who wants more rock and roll. If no hands go up, you switch to the jazz. And if all the hands go up for rock and roll, you keep playing the rock. And that's what happened today. We played all hard rock records at a good volume, and everybody had a good time. And if they're having a good time, I'm having a good time. And then I tell them stories about the records and about things that happened. Like I played the Elvis Costello song "I'm Your Toy," and it came out in '82. It's a very sad song, and he's talking about his girlfriend who left him, and my girlfriend had just left me when that came out, and so I played that song every night when I got home, wallowing in my misery every night. And every time I play it at events, like I played it last night someplace, and I was bawling like a baby. It was almost embarrassing, but it wasn't, because it's what happened, So that's what music should do to you. Music should, if it's happy music, it should make you feel happy, and if it's really sad music, it should make you really feel sad. And if the system you're listening on doesn't do those things to you, you can analyze the system by, the frequency response and dynamic range and all of these measurement things. But ultimately, if the system doesn't produce the emotional response that the music is intended to give you, something's not right with the system. And so that's one of the judges I use for systems. Not the measurements, but how it makes me feel. It's always a great system. It's always has big scale, and the electronics are fantastic, and it was fun. It was just big and fun and good. So one of them I showed was Rufus Reid presents Caelan Cardello, and last year I showed it either as a test pressing or I may have had just a lacquer, and so we released it and we pressed 20,000 copies, and it's almost all sold out, which I'm really happy about and proud about. And the other one is Patrick Leonard's new record called It Comes Down to Mood, and Patrick produced Amused to Death or Roger Waters, and he produced all the early Madonna records, and he produced the last three great Leonard Cohen records, and he produced songs from the West Coast for Elton John. That's who he is. But he's always been a collaborator, and on this record, this new one he's got coming out, he's the main guy. It's all of his songs, he sings, he performs, and he's got Tony Levin playing the bass. I mean, most people watching this know who Tony Levin is. He's the bass player. Martin Barr plays guitar, and Ian Anderson plays some flute, and there's some other well-known people on it. And Kevin Caelan did the mix, and Bob Ludwig did the mastering, and it was cut by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grundman Mastering, and I'm credited for being the vinyl shepherd, because I made sure that the vinyl got put out and sounding really good, and the test pressings were great. And so it's really my honor at this point in my life to be on this record, and the credits go the artist, Patrick Leonard, and then it goes the mixer, Kevin Caelan mixed a lot of U2 albums and a lot of Brian Ferry records, and mastered by Bob Ludwig, and then it goes down the next step, to me, vinyl shepherd, and it's like, I never thought I'd get to this point, and it's great. And I have other plans with Patrick that I hope come to fruition, and it's a real exciting time for me. So anyway, this was a lot of fun, and I thank Nagra for inviting me for another time. Thanks.